Okay, today we're going to go over some basic store edits. So we're going to log into our store. So here it shows our recent stores, and any stores that you have access to will show up over here. Then we're going to click on the Customize tab. Here's where you can add your logo to your store. So I'm just going to navigate to some logos I have, and I'm going to select a logo that has a transparent background. And here are some options that you can turn on or off, showing measurements as an option, allowing them to send favorites, allowing them to take and record video, show price. You can turn this on or off if you don't want to show prices within your app. And I like to select use watermark logo on photos and pictures. If they send any photos to anyone, it will have your logo on it. Overlay logo, I'm going to select a logo again. Loading image logo, these can all be different or they can all be the same. That's completely up to you. Moving down, here's what the screen will look like by default when they send measurements. You can edit this, you can change this. If you have a couple of locations, you can add a field that says location, for example. And then that will be part of this screen when they send their measurements. Submit success, and if you want to see these different screens, you click up here. Submit success. You can edit what the button says. You can edit what the heading says. For measurements, you can just say received. Whatever you want to say there, you can just put it in there. The exact same process goes with favorites. You can add fields, you can change what the button says. Any of these things can be changed, and you can toggle between the first screen, which is where they're gathering the customer information, to the one where they're submitting it. So that's everything that you really want to focus on setting up. Next, if you want to change your colors, and also you can toggle between the loading screen and the main screen. If you want to change the colors of your buttons, just for instance, I'll change this to a different color just to give you an idea. So I changed this button to purple and the favorites heart to purple. You can change the text. You can change about anything you want to change, and it will edit each part of the app. And then I suggest going in and looking at the app, because sometimes it's hard to understand where these are going to go. But this is the foreground. It says there in little print of windows and screens. Primary foreground is check marks and alerts. Camera foreground, which are these around these buttons, etc. So you can change all these, but I recommend going to your app and seeing what it looks like on each different screen after you've made the change. So once you've made the change, don't forget to go and hit update. Then you can go in your app and check the changes. So let's jump into the app and see some of the changes. The first thing that pops up is the loading screen. So remember, we loaded a logo here for the loading screen. That's what this is. Next, we'll see the font change that we made as far as turning the color to red and the buttons to purple. You'll also notice that extra box for location we added. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us.